Good morning, YouTube. It's Scott Dunnage Garage. And this is not how I wanted to start a video. Let's get into it. Well, good morning. That was a beautiful night on the RimRocker. Unfortunately, we're heading off the RimRocker. Like I said in the last little bit, somewhere in this video, we had catastrophic failure. We found out that the back corner floor of the camper is rotten and we can't go any further. And in talking to Matt, I don't think either of the trailers would have made the trip as much as they're getting beat up in the first 20 miles of it. So we're heading back to Moab. We're gonna stop at a shop. We have a fix for this. It's a good fix. It's gonna be a permanent fix for most of it. Then we'll have to fix the rotten part when we get back to Grand Island. I think the big thing is to remember it's what you make of the events that happen. If you let what happens get to you, bother you, and ruin your trip, you're not going to have a good trip. And speaking of trips, if everything goes smooth and is planned and it's what you want, that's what it is a trip. It's when things go wrong that it becomes an adventure. And in life, things inherently go wrong. It's what you do with those things when they go wrong. You got to make the best of it. Yeah, there was a few minutes of, oh, this sucks, what are we going to do? And I just ruined a trip. But nope, we just added to the adventure and added to the story. All right, we're at a local weld shop here in Moab. It's actually the only one that was in-house that had metal, and they put some metal on a brake for us and plasmaed it out so it's actually the right size. They're letting us use the yard and a drill, and Matt's off getting the hardware to put it all together, and we should be back together. Might be a little greasy and not quite finished on the rest of this trail. We get home, we'll take it all apart and finish cleaning it up and painting it and making it look pretty. And I think this will get us back on the road and be a really good fix for most of it. What I have found is on this trailer, this vent on the passenger side has a large hole and a small pipe, and it allows moisture to get up inside there, and all up underneath here is rotten. So the plan is to take a piece of angle that's been cut, set it inside the tray, one underneath it, sandwich the floor of the camper to it, and then bolt it to the frame of the camper. And that should last indefinitely on the camper.
This is all the easy part.
Yeah. Hey, it's Future Me. I want to interrupt the video and show you what this looks like finished. I'm pointing to the inside area underneath the floor that is rotten. All underneath that carpet there was also rotten. We ended up taking epoxy and liquid nail and filling in and replacing a patch about the size of a dinner plate underneath all that. It was a big mess. It's all put back together now. Seems to be pretty solid. Then we took this angle iron that is, or steel, that has been bed lined, and we bolted it through the floor to the other piece of metal, which I'll show you here on the bottom. And that piece of metal sandwiches the floor all the way across the camper and it also bolts to the frame. So this is good and solid. Both pieces of metal are bed lined, so it's not going to go anywhere. This is the new permanent fix for the camper. So that's what we ended up doing to fix this. Sorry for the interruption. Let's get back to the past tense and finish watching the video. Decided we weren't quite ready to be home yet, so it's time to stop for one more night of camping. And this place had some amazing views. It was absolutely gorgeous. Unfortunately, it was way too windy to be out doing anything, including cooking. So we pretty much just hung out in the campers, did up some ramen for dinner, and just enjoyed a peaceful night's sleep. Got up early the next morning and finished the drive home. It's time to color Colorado in on the map, but then I realized I forgot Nevada, so let's get this colored in too. Hey, I wanted to say thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you want to help out the channel, please subscribe or consider heading over to the Patreon page. Remember, life's an adventure. Go live it. We'll see you in the next video. Have a blessed day.